Welcome to Guided Hearts Podcast, where we dive deep into faith, healing, and transformation. I am your host, Nonofo, and today we're talking about something close to many of our hearts, moving from brokenness to beauty by allowing God to rewrite our story. No matter where you are, no matter how shattered you feel, I want to remind you, your story isn't over. God is still writing it. We all experience brokenness in different ways. Maybe it's painful past rejection, heartbreak, failure, or even feeling distant from God. Brokenness often leaves us feeling unworthy, unseen, or like we've lost our purpose. But here's the truth. God specializes in making beauty from ashes. Psalms 34 verse 18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." So if you're feeling broken, you're in the perfect position for God to restore and rewrite your story. One of the hardest things to do is to let go of the pen and allow God to take over. We often want to control our narrative, fix ourselves, or hide our scars. But healing begins when we surrender. Think of biblical figures like Joseph. His story was filled with betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment. But because he trusted God, his story didn't end in the pit. God elevated him to a position of power and purpose. Your suffering is not the final chapter. I want you to take a moment and reflect. Where do you need to surrender to God today? What parts of your story have you been holding on to instead of giving them to Him? You see, one thing about God is that He doesn't just restore, He transforms. Here are 3 ways He does it, just to maybe give you an insight. Renewing our mind. Romans 12 verse 2 reminds us to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. The more we align our thoughts with God's truth, the more we see ourselves through His eyes. Healing our wounds. Isaiah 61 verse 1 says, "He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted." Healing may not be instant, but God is faithful to mend the deepest wounds. Repurposing our pain. What if your greatest pain is the foundation for your greatest testimony? Many of us are called to minister to others through what we've been through. Repurpose your pain today. If you feel stuck in your brokenness, know this: God has already gone ahead of you. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 assures us that He has plans to prosper us, not to harm us. And here are some practical steps to take in our healing journey. Pray and ask God to heal the broken areas of your life. Surround yourself with godly community and support. Spend time in the Word and meditate on scriptures of healing and restoration. Step out in faith. Sometimes healing comes in motion. Listen. God is still writing your story. No matter what you've been through, there is beauty on the other side of brokenness. Trust Him, surrender, and watch Him do the impossible. Now, if this episode blessed you, share it with a friend who needs encouragement today. And don't forget to subscribe for more faith-filled conversations. Until next time, keep trusting God's process. Beauty is coming.